Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn May 11, 2022. You may be caught in a difficult quandary in which your attention to other people's needs and emotions may draw you into dramas that you do not wish to be a part of. As a result, you may become very indecisive and unsure of which way to proceed. You must find the balance between taking care of your own needs and being considerate of the needs of others. You will find, however, that you are confident of your decision once you have made it. Today you should be in a bouncy, playful mood. You could be a bit giddy as you spend much of the day in laughter. You'll be having a good time hanging out with family or friends. Your sense of humor could inspire you to play some practical jokes and to get into a little trouble. Don't be too mischievous today, even though you could be tempted. You don't want to annoy your loved ones too much. Today you might feel as if you're walking around in a daze, but it's a good daze. Your imagination is high, as are your artistic abilities. Your intuition is especially sharp, so that the thoughts and feelings of others are more apparent to you than they think. At some point, you might feel unusually restless, and might consider going for a workout, or at the very least for a walk. Do it. It'll get the endorphins going. You are apt to be feeling emotionally quite brave today, so feel free to take advantage of this feeling by extending it to the people around you. Try not to get anxious or jump ahead of yourself. Enjoy where you are at this very moment, and don't get stressed about things you feel you need to do. Be happy with yourself regardless of what you end up getting accomplished. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Try to work some positive changes at home today. You need to at least try to shake things up even if you have little effect. Plant the seeds for later and things should eventually work out. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. You could be in a position to offer someone forgiveness. Maybe someone in your personal life has acted selfishly, and the result was not exactly to your benefit. And although you can see the situation from the other person's point of view, the pain caused to you has been getting in the way of a reconciliation. But today suddenly all of this seems less important, and you no longer feel threatened. You realize that you can afford to be generous and to extend a trusting, compassionate energy. Don't be surprised if a sense of adventure fills you on this day. This is part of this vibration's charm. It can see you starting something totally new and different from anything you've ever tried before. Let this essence seize your spirit. You can't spend all of your free time working. Getting your heart pumping through some excitement will do you a world of good by making you feel more alive. Such things will also bring your mood to an all-time high. Your radiance and brilliance upstage everyone else today. What presence you have. You are a star. Your wish is anyone's command, and the people around you may be counting on you to be their leader. But although you enjoy this social role, you shouldn't forget to indulge more private pleasures. A little gift for yourself, an adventure just for fun, or perhaps simply some time that's all yours and yours alone might be just what you need. Thanks to Venus' return to your home and family sector last week, home is already where the heart is, with the planet of love and beauty already starting to work her magic as Jupiter returns today. While Venus is only here until later in the month and is focused on what she can do now to make things close to home as special as possible, Jupiter has returned to begin the most important 12 months for growth and expansion on the home, family or property fronts in over a decade. 3 weeks after the Sun left, you already have an authentic starting point. While the Moon won't form a friendly aspect to the Sun until just before leaving an adventurous part of your chart tomorrow, This only visit, while the solar spotlight is on matters of the heart and all things romantic, is already bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together. Today there is a sense of synchronicity in the air, making it important to trust your heart and gut. Our eyes in the sky. The energy is a bit of an awkward sentiment. It can make us feel as though others are judging us without knowing the truth of the situation. There could be a need to assert dominance in this situation to ensure that people aren't making sweeping assumptions about others before they have all facts. The only way to avoid conflict is to own your power and stand strong in the fact that you can control the narrative about your life. Whatever people think doesn't matter and won't affect you if you assert your will and embrace your confidence. Any weird vibes may come from the notion that you feel out of place, but this is only one moment in time. Venus and Saturn share a minor astrological aspect as well, which is another indication that we may be feeling less than special today. Remember that you are a bright and shining star even if your spirits are low. State a few positive and uplifting affirmations while looking in the mirror this morning. Doing this can boost the way you feel about yourself and give you more stamina and assurance as you take on the world. Because many of us will still be asleep when the moon makes its ingress, our dreams may be especially vivid, providing us with mystical advice in the form of symbolic images or the comforting presence of otherworldly guides. By allowing our imagination to guide our choices, we can subliminally shift our behaviors, thereby enchanting our experiences. We might opt to retreat from the world's hurried pace now, letting mail sit in the inbox, canceling plans to prioritize creative impulses, and legitimizing rest as a necessary consideration for our emotional well-being. Around dawn, the moon aligns with Jupiter, enhancing idealism and inspiration. Although we may be more prone to seclusion than socializing under the Virgo moon, this transit favors gatherings, cultivating community through artistic interests, and meeting with others in spiritual solidarity. Our growth is contingent upon intentionality and mindfulness, and subsequently, we are attracted to optimists who view circumstances for their potential, rather than their limitations. Those who maintain a pessimistic outlook may be the most materially successful people on the planet, but their mindset denies them access to abundance and keeps them perpetually in poverty. Manifestation is not a matter of wish fulfillment, and what many believe to be good luck is actually a byproduct of staying present in a state of gratitude. This doesn't necessarily mean that you'll wake up and be in a committed relationship with a ton of cash in your bank account. Today's transit allows you to make connections that can lead to future relationships, strengthen existing partnerships, and help you to make or discuss plans around investing money. After Venus in Gemini makes a minor connection with Uranus in Taurus, the planet of love aligns with the North Node of Destiny in Gemini. This means that it's a great day for love, relationships, and money.